Oh, that's bright. Hi, everybody. Okay, it's like 7:30 in the morning, and I honestly don't know what I'm doing. Up the Hi, everybody. It is like 7:30 in the morning, so it's like super early, and I really don't know why I'm up so early. But yeah, I'm over at this lady's house right now. I'm currently babysitting her house while she's on vacation, and her two puppy dogs. They are outside. Let's see if I can say hey, Ruger. And that's Pug Pug right there also. Yeah. They want inside, but that's not going to happen. At least not right now anyways. But let's see if this will work. Oh, for right now this is great, except for this. Okay, so yeah. The title of my video says that I got stabbed. And it's not wrong, depending on how you think about it. But I have 10 piercings. Yeah, that's what I mean by I got stabbed. I have piercings, and this is a piercing video. So before I get into it, if you don't want to watch a piercing video, then this is what this is. So I guess you're out of luck here. So I guess I'll just get started. I have 10 at the moment. I think 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 10. But I've had 11 total so far. And I think I'm just gonna go in order from what I remember. So I'll just show you all my piercings that I have. I have the 3 on the lobe here, the helix, and then the cartilage piercing here. I have the 3 on this ear, my nose piercing, and I have a belly button piercing. So I'll just go in order. I got my first holes pierced. I don't remember how old I was. I think I started getting my piercings when I was 7. And then obviously I didn't get these or these until I was in my teens, because my parents wanted me to wait until I was at least a teenager to get them done. And then I got my second holes, obviously. And by the time I had gotten my second holes, my first holes had been re-pierced 3 times because they grew up and got infected, because I went to Claire's and got them done with a gun like an idiot. The 4th time I got them pierced, I got them with a needle. I went to a tattoo shop with my mom and got them pierced with a needle. They have been fine ever since. I haven't had really any issues out of it. And then I left a while later, went back. I think I got my 3rd hole on this ear done, and I think that was it. And then I went and I got my belly button pierced, and I got my cartilage pierced. That's what happened. I got my belly button pierced and my cartilage pierced. Belly button, since it's a different area, most people who get lobe piercings, it doesn't really hurt. Especially your first 2, they don't hurt at all. I mean, it's a little pinch and it's a little stinky, but like, it's nothing worse than stubbing your toe. It's not bad at all. Belly button piercing for me, it lasted longer, like the needle going through my belly button lasted longer than what I thought it was going to be, so I was kind of freaked out by that. But other than that, after a month of just taking a cup, sorry, I got scared, I heard something. Taking a cup of saline water, sticking it all in there, and just chilling and cleaning it out. After a month of having the new piercing, no problems out of it. I've had it for 2 years now, 2 or 3 years now. And then the next time I went to get pierced, I got pierced 3 times. I got my nose piercing done, I got my helix piercing done, and I got this 3rd hole here done. Let me tell you, I got my helix pierced. It didn't hurt, and I was super surprised by that, because My cartilage piercing hurt a little bit. I guess just where it was, there were more nerves there. But my helix piercing, I heard a pop, the slight sting, like if you were to get like a paper cut. That, but that's expected whenever you go and get pierced, and it was nothing. I got my nose pierced. The actual piercing of my nose didn't hurt, but whenever he put that L-shaped rod in my nose, he scraped my nose all the way up into my brain. And I started tearing up because, I mean, all of this is connected. But whenever he turned it up in my nose, whew, it hurt so bad. I was like, are we done yet? Are we done yet? Are we done yet? And he's like, no, I still got to turn it around. And I was like, we have to turn it around? And so it was just like, but the actual piercing didn't hurt. And my nose piercing hurt for one day, and then it never ever hurt again. It's never hurt again, except whenever it got caught on like a towel, or whenever I take my t-shirt off, it would pull up a little bit. It would pull up like, I don't know if you can see, it would pull up like that. That doesn't hurt now. But the only thing that does hurt is when someone goes and grabs my nose like this. It'll push the rod. This will be gross. If you don't want to see this, whatever. I'm going to show you the rod that's in my nose. But that's it right there. That's a little metal piercing. This one is a hook. It goes like this, and it goes curved like that. So it goes in my nose, and then it straightens up. I really like the rings the best, but my nose piercing fell out, and so it grew up a little bit, so my rings won't fit in here. Anyways, moving on. And then I got my third hole pierced. This hurt so bad. I remember my cartilage piercing hurting pretty bad, but it was fine. It's whatever. But my third hole with a needle hurt so badly. Like I said, I got these three all done at one time, like pierce, pierce, pierce. And that third hole hurt so bad. It felt like he was ripping through my skin in my ear. I mean, which he is. That's what a piercing is. But I mean, like pulling the earring through what's left of my skin over here, just like ripping it out of my ear. And I was like, are we done yet? Like, what are you doing? And he's like, no, I still have to put the jewelry in. And I was like, and mind you, I wasn't freaking out as bad as I would have, because I've had one, okay, besides whenever I went to Claire's and got my ears pierced by those random people, I went to the tattoo shop and I had been pierced by one person since then. His name is Spike, go figure. He's really super cool, and he's the only person I let pierce me, except for this one time. I went to the beach. I don't remember what beach it was, but back to talking about color guard. I was in color guard. We had our color guard trip. We went down there and we had a show. Anyway, so we were at the beach. And so all of us, this is not high school color guard. By the way, this is not open class, but the one before open class, if you know what I'm talking about color guard. Anyways, we were down there, so a few of us decided to go get some piercings. One of them got a piercing right here, the one that they cut the skin open and put the piercing in. Somebody got this piercing with their nose right here. I don't remember the names. And one other person, I think, got their tongue pierced. I decided to get my smiley pierced, which, if you don't know where that is, it's this piece of skin right there. Now, right there. Yeah, I got that pierced. And needless to say, they weren't very good. It was way too expensive, and they weren't very good. She almost had to re-pierce me, and I was bleeding everywhere, and I was just like, never again am I gonna go and get pierced by anyone other than Spike. I had that piercing in for 3 months. One of the balls came loose. I decided to try to keep it in. A week later, I took it out and threw it away. And I wasn't gonna go back and get it redone. I didn't really care about it that much, but I had it in during prom, senior year, during prom, and whatever, just whatever. And I graduated without it in. So between January to May, when I graduated, I had it pierced and I had it taken out and grown back up. And I mean, I don't regret getting it. I mean, you live life, you do it, but whatever. the sun went down and now it's all misty. It's super cool looking outside. But I need to get back over to my house. And I gotta put those little rascals up and all that jazz. But I just had a random idea to like make a piercing video because I was like, well, you know, I have piercings, might as well talk about them. If y'all want to know any like tips or tricks about piercings, or if you're scared, I can talk about the process of it, at least where I live, and the story behind each of mine, and like all that jazz. I gauged my ears for a few years, for 3 years. I had my ears gauged for 3 years. So if you want me to make an ear gauging video, also I totally can. And now I have one tattoo, so I wasn't really going to make a video on it because it's super simple. It's the Aquarius constellation and it's on my shoulder. It's just the super simple thing, but I can make a little story time video about that. To tell you why I got it, what it means, and what other tattoos I want, which I will get eventually. But thank y'all for watching, and please, if you like this, please like and subscribe. And I don't have a regular video uploading time yet because I'm just, whatever comes to mind, I film it and I post it. So, but thank y'all for watching, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day or night. And yeah, thanks.